2 episodes. I won't do it again. I just missed
some Dark Souls or
Dark Souls 2. No, 3? Maybe 2 and 3.
It sucks that you missed 2 and 3 because you probably would want to watch those again in the future to see our playthroughs of it. You might say no, but you might think about it when you're like 60. I think we're alive, are we?
I have no earthly idea.
God, I wish I could get rid of that fuzziness so much. Not the fuzziness, sorry, the like the grid thing, because I know that's not supposed to be there. Every other YouTube video I watch of GameCube does not have that, and yeah, I'll Google it, and literally there's no answers. Nobody has this problem but me. Because you could even see it on the stream too, so it's not coming from the TV specifically. If it was just that, I would just ignore it. But
well, we're definitely live. I'm so far away from that microphone, dude.
Well, I don't know how to put it any closer.
Well, just it makes me sound far away. Like you can hear me.
You can change some settings on it, the microphone, if you want.
I think it's because like I am so freaking far. It's not the settings on the microphone. It's because
you can sit closer than that.
Yeah, it's because if you look at like where it is, I have to shout across the room at it.
You have a better spot for it?
No, not really.
I was about to say. I mean,
hey,
I'll take any answers you got.
Hey, console.
What's going on?
I might use the bathroom before the stream starts. I feel it's like a goofy thing. Talk to Jesse for a bit. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna get him a drink real quick. I'll be back in a second. I mean,
Thanks for coming on time. This is the part of the game I've been.
Yeah, we're on the good part of the game.
I enjoyed the first part of the game.
First part of the sorry, I mean the better part. Dude, it's like Ocarina of Time, right? The first part's really good, but the second part's better. Yeah, console knows what we're talking about. It's not that the first part sucks, it's that the second part's just better. The game just gets better. That's so weird, though, because most video games, you have it so, like, the first part of the game is the best part, and the end is usually the weakest part, but Zelda's, like, almost always the opposite. Zelda starts off kind of slow, and then it just gets good for, like, the rest of the game, and it stays good. Very few Zeldas drop off at the end of the game. Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time both. Wind Waker is probably about the only Zelda that would be like worse in the second part, although I liked the last. I liked Earth Temple, so. And the sailing is fun for me. No, Majora's Mask is good too. They're all just so good. Like this, like it's crazy. Yeah, like I can't think of any Zelda game other than like maybe Wind Waker that's like starts off like good and then gets like worse. Most of them just get better. Of course, I'm speaking of dungeons and like stuff like that, but yeah, for me, Wind Waker too. Like after the, I do enjoy the sailing and exploring, but like the Earth Temple is usually when like the game stops being as fun for me. Although I do enjoy the Triforce Hunts, I just don't like the Wind Temple. But yeah, like the first part of the game is really good. I think the worst part of the game specifically is that part where they're like, okay, sail from Forest Haven to Great Fish Isle, then to Windfall, then do Outset, and then to the 3 triangles before the Tower of Gods. Like, it's just, and you don't have any warps. It's just like, that's not short distance. Windfall to Outset is like the entire map, and Great Fish to Windfall is half the map, and Forest Haven to Great Fish is half the map. And it's longer than half the map because you have to go at an angle. So it takes longer.
What I miss?
Complaining.
Who's complaining?
Everyone. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink.
Alright, dang it. Yeah. What's good? Right in my chairs, huh? How was your week, dude? How are you feeling? How's console? How's my boy? You have to excuse me. I'm gonna take a second to like wake myself up because I am thrashed. I got not a lot of sleep. Go.
Corny dude.
Oh, you want to move? Is that what you want?
Okay, good enough. Come back.
Come back. Remember me. Wait. I can't die alone.
Listen, console, you should listen to what you said there. That it's actually kind of funny.
What?
Majora's Mask is definitely objectively better in the second half, in my opinion. That's what he said.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, how was your lake bed, Trevor, that console asked?
Huh?
Lake bed temple, how'd you like it?
Okay. Jesse, I haven't even talked to you about the Lake Bed Temple yet.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't given you like my full opinion. Ugh. Wait, my stream's getting funny. Okay. It's delayed now. Ooh. Yeah, this is delayed. Oh, because I'm never mind.
What? That's delayed. Yes, this is not, but that's because this is.
Because I was looking at those. Okay, so not too bad. Notice.
I was gonna say the stream's always delayed, Trevor. That's how it works.
I noticed you did the lake bed at the end of the last stream. Okay, so Lake Bed Temple. Now that I'm done the Lake Bed Temple, I got some thoughts on it. Lake Bed Temple was, I think, a very interesting and strangely very different design for a water temple. I was thinking about how the puzzle works out in Lake Bed Temple. And what's neat about it is that Lake Bed literally does something that no other water temple up to this point that we've done before, which is using water physics, right? They used water physics in Lake Bed Temple in an effort to manipulate the stage. Yeah? So like...
We did the past try to do this, but it's 2D, so it's limited.
Well, it's different. It's different. But like this game essentially used, like, so you needed to use water to get parts of the temple moving, like, you know, pistons and like, whatever you want to call it, generators and things flipping and moving. And that was really neat. I think that's really smart. I think it's really clever, actually. I like that a lot. It has the worst boss.
The boss literally did not attack us once.
I actually didn't.
I think you want to go back to Castle Town, if I remember right.
Gotcha. Yeah. I literally didn't get hit by the boss once. He didn't do anything. He was a nothing fight.
Listen, man, you gotta stay away from the enemies. They'll ruin the music.
Oh yeah, I forgot Midna is sick. That's where we left off. You can tell because she inverted herself. Inversion. The music is kind of.
No, we were talking about how almost every Zelda game, 3D Zelda, is actually better in the second half than the first half, which is the opposite of most video games. Because most video games start off really good and then
they
get
start with
worse.
their better parts, yeah.
Yeah. But Zelda games are almost always the opposite, except for maybe Wind Waker.
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go in the castle. And I gotta take her to go see Zelda.
Yeah, I think actually that's what you do want to do first.
Because I think she said Zelda's good.
Although, I think you actually want to go to that cafe first. Do you remember that one that was in the alleyway? I think that's how they teach you. Oh, you can talk to cats.
You have to.
You can talk to the cats if you want.
I just hate the rain. I can't get comfortable weather. I just understand. My sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Yeah, she told me that there's a backdoor entrance to the castle in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, it's alright.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's so lame.
So what I was saying about Lake Bed was...
Can't even get excited for money because we get shit.
I don't know how much you... I want to see how much money we've gotten. I don't think it's anything. We don't get any viewers, so that's why we don't have any money. But she told us, the girl who's like weirdly flirty told us that essentially her bar has like an access to the castle, like a secret access to the castle. Beast, get out! I know what I was
There was just like, I just want a drink.
Alright, I bet I can. You there. The cat, her cat.
That's a lot of water on the ground. Like,
Your
damn.
tea money, correct?
Like, that's a puddle. Like,
Yeah,
an
that's
actual,
a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Like, that's a flood.
It's like a shin height amount of water. Yes, I thought so. I'm telling you. I'm Luis. Luis? Luis. Do you remember meeting me in the shop before? Though I don't think we were probably introduced. In any case, I must tell you I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. Oh, another patient. You certainly are a curious sort. Please.
Midna can understand animals?
Princess Zelda. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. It's my only hope. This way. Taste the
Did you tell console about your lake bed because you skipped it?
I will in a sec.
Yeah, just gotta wait for this.
Here, getting through the window. The attic is connected to the castle waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose all that's left to do is to make sure the humans don't notice you. Okay, so Lake Bed Temple. I thought it was really neat in the way that Lake Bed essentially does this really creative, interesting thing, right? Where Lake Bed is he didn't turn on stream avatars.
No.
Delta species in chat. So the thing about Lake Bed is, I thought they did a really interesting thing with the water, and how water essentially flows naturally through the temple. And it does this, and why it's so neat, and why it's so cool that it works, is because no other water temple has done anything like that before. So like finding ways to get the water flowing, so like, essentially the systems and the things can move and shake and work. I think that's really cool.
How do I get this to show up?
Give it a sec. It's the one up top. It should just be connected to it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, right? Because this one's below. It's there. It's just behind for some reason.
Just put it behind it.
How do I do that? Like this?
Yeah.
Isn't it should be the opposite?
Yeah, it should be.
But it didn't do anything. Oh, is this it? Nope, that's not it. And now I got a live overlay on the screen. I can't get
That's
rid
fine.
of
It's not actually there.
Okay.
Morpheel's a very threatening second phase, doesn't he? He couldn't hurt you a lot. He can really hurt you a lot. Are you being sarcastic? I didn't take one piece of damage for Morpheel. I think he's a really cool looking boss fight. You might have to reset the stream, honestly, I say this, but like, you might actually...
I don't think that would do anything, though. I don't know, whatever, I guess, if you want.
Just hit end stream and restart. Console, we'll be right back.